Good morning. How's everybody doing? I'm Trish with Unique Me 303 Healing and Empowerment. I'm going to be doing reading Ascension messages for today and tomorrow, the February 19th and 20th. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. Universal Energies, what messages do you have for February 19th and 20th, 2019 for all individuals who are already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process? What messages do you have for all individuals already aware they're going through an ascension? Thank you. An ascension. Thank you. An ascension process. Let's see what this first one is. Books. Your life purpose involves writing, reading, editing, or selling spiritually based books. And when I read that to you, it was 44 seconds on the time clock. So you guys know that. That's an angel number. So a lot of you have been getting in ideals on books to write or things that you need to be journaling so that you can write books later. I'm hearing keep journaling, keep writing what it is that you're writing and continue to move forward with that. Some of you are supposed to be already something to do with getting it to a publisher, a book to a publisher, so you must have already wrote the book or what have you. I don't know how all that works. I've been working on a book myself, but I don't know. You'll have to do the research and find out what you need to do. Just make sure that you do that. Crown chakra. Pay attention to the ideals as they are messages of true divine guidance sent in answer to your prayers. So you guys are getting in all kinds of information, not just on the books or the spiritual literature that you're supposed to be writing, but also about what your life path is. I heard about 5 things. Hold on a second. Tell me again, please. Okay, for some of you, it's about seeing like what your life path is. Some of you, it's about working with teenagers and children on a spiritual path, which is something that I have recently started doing too. When I looked that up, I actually was working with some teenagers last night this is like the second or third time I've worked with them, but this is the first time that I've actually done any healing on their chakras or anything like that. So I did that. And all 3 of them were opened up, able to do some healing on me, on some pain that I had on me. All of them were able to meditate and see and meet spirit guides and ascended, one of the ascended masters, well, Jesus, I'll just say Jesus. And it was just an awesome experience for all involved. You know, it was just really cool. So if you're being called to work with children and teenagers, please do so. Somebody's been getting in, I've been hearing this a lot, somebody's been getting in messages about starting some type of center for meditating or yoga or spiritual wellness, something of that sort that will involve teenagers and children and teaching them to meditate and stuff. I feel like it's also speaking to me, so if it's, there's a confirmation. So if it's also speaking to you, please let me know down in the comments. I like to know about things like this. I really appreciate when you guys leave me comments and send me messages and stuff. It makes me feel really good. It lets me know that I'm listening and I'm paying attention and all that good stuff. Thank you. Am I supposed to take both of those? I heard yes, so let me stop for a minute. Okay, the first one is mediumship. It says you have a natural ability to connect with departed loved ones. So while I was thinking about this whole mediumship thing, every single time this card comes up, I have an issue with it. And I don't know why, because I'm able to talk to deceased loved ones and stuff. It's something to do with the word mediumship, and I don't know why it bothers me. Probably still something to do with my Christian background or whatever, but when we connect with those deceased loved ones, we're connecting with the energy of part of their consciousness that was left inside our heart, or energy that was left on in a building or part of the land or what have you. Like anytime somebody dies, part of their consciousness is left in the hearts of the people that love them, everybody that loved them or that they love. So just know that's how we're able to connect with them. The second one was law of attraction. It says relationships and activities that you once enjoyed are now changing as you become more sensitive and aware of energies. I'm not getting very much today, guys. It's like I feel like I'm just really shut off, which is really weird because I've been having all kinds of people messaging me and talking to me about how sick they've been, and it's just all came and hit them within the past 3 days. And I have been really, really nauseous, but I've also been, other than nauseous, I've been fine. It's weird. Like everybody else is sick around me and everything, and I'm able to get in some information. But I want to tell you just some of the things real quick that I got so that you guys know. This is kind of why I'm in like this weird state of mind, and if you are, you'll know why. So this is what my guides were telling me last night. We are purging DNA templates, old templates, parents. Some parents are sick and some are aligning with gifts that their kids have. Many will be working along with them. I'm talking about like spiritual gifts. And then plasma waves are coming in, making people very nauseous and might even be vomiting. There's a massive shift for the light workers that's coming around March 12th, 2019. And there's also a lot of diamond and rainbow activations that are coming in for some of you. And also some of the people, the first, second, and third waivers are being opened. It's kind of like all the chakras are merging together or working together as one in the heart chakra, and a portal has opened to be a direct link to source, so that you guys know that. If you get nervous, focus on service. It says put your entire intention on answering the question, how can I make the world a better place? And the law of attraction will automatically take care of your needs. So these came out together. So guys, I've told you so many times, like attracts like. So if we're putting out negative, we're going to attract negative. If we're putting out positive energies, we're going to attract positive energies. If we're blessing people with our healing abilities or our musical gifts or our talent and being an artist, whatever it may be, guys, when we do those things, we're blessed, and we bless God at that same time, and then God blesses us. So it's just like this big circle, this big cycle that just keeps going and going and going. What else are you guys? I'm getting so much, but I'm so confused. Can you please, just one of you, talk to me real quick, please? Okay, I'm told to just stop with the cards for a minute and let you guys know that there's some sort of energy that a lot of you are feeling around you. It's going this way around your body, and then there's another energy that's going around this way in your body. I'm told that you guys need to make those interact with each other, like when you're making them interact, to actually see the particles of energy mingling together, dancing, interacting, and then breathe that in, and then like push it back out. You can either breathe it into your third eye or any of your chakras, it doesn't matter, but you can either do that and breathe it out your mouth or nose, or whatever you feel led to do, just do that. But make sure that you're cycling that inside and outside of your body. And anytime you see energy go in through your heart, you need to think about it being transformed back into love and light. Anytime you're doing healing and stuff is what I was also told. I keep getting really weird palpitations and weird breathing in my heart right now. So okay, it's to remind me that I'm supposed to tell you guys that the upper heart and the heart chakra for some of us is also merging. So for the ones that have been going through this ascension for quite some time, even if you just woke up to it, if you're a first, second, or third wave light worker, then you will be experiencing these massive shifts. The whole planet itself is going to go through a massive shift. By the end of 2019, the whole planet's going to know that something's crazy, something's different. A lot of people are going to start waking up and asking a lot of questions. So it's real important for all light workers to start getting into their divine life purpose, their soul mission, all of that stuff, so that we can be teaching these people that come behind us, okay? Universal energies, what other messages do you have for February 19th and 20th, 2019 for all individuals already aware they're on an ascension journey or going through an awakening process? Thank you. Emotional sensitivity says honor and respect your deep sensitivity as it is a gift to us all. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really having a lot of problems with symptoms in my heart and chest right now, so it's kind of taking my breath. Wow. That's really, really strong. Anyway, so a lot of us are going to be really sensitive right now. It reminds me of yesterday when I was working on one of these teenagers. he was telling me how he's just really sensitive and always got pain and, always crying or always yelling, like all these different things going on. And it reminded me so much of where I was when I was a younger kid or a teenager and going through these changes in my life. And I didn't have anybody to guide me. At that point, everybody in my life was like, this is totally wrong. It's evil. All my Christian family was against anything that, other than when they seen ghosts themselves, it was different. But, just know that we're all really super sensitive right now. Those who are just waking up, you're going to be more sensitive than everybody else. 10-10. It's a really good time to start practicing meditation, quieting your mind. If you don't know how to do that, just keep practicing, and eventually you get it. It took me a long, long time to finally get it. And then just one day, silence came, and I was just like, whoa, this is crazy. I have this awesome feeling of just bliss and love and, just in the presence of Source and God. What other messages do you have, I'm sorry. Angels, what messages do you have for February 19th and 20th, 2019 for all individuals already aware they're on an ascension journey? Am I supposed to take those? Okay, I don't think so. Going through an awakening process. What messages do you have for February 19th and 20th, 2019 for all individuals already aware? Archangel Gabriel says you have an important life purpose involving communication and the arts. Please don't allow your securities to hold you back. Okay, right away, I've got that there's a lot of us that are going to be speaking in large crowds. Gabriel is able to help us with that. Also, I'm hearing that there's somebody that is making music or starting to make music, afraid to put it out there. Just put it out there. Whatever it is that you're doing, I'm hearing is going to help people on their ascension journey. So quit being fearful of it. Just get past that fear. Put it out there on YouTube, on social, whatever it is that you feel like you're supposed to be putting it on, that's where you need to put it, okay? And I'm also hearing again, somebody's doing supposed to be drawing light code or writing light codes and activations. Light language, love language, whatever you want to call it. Angels, what other messages do you have for February 19th and 20th, 2019 for all individuals already aware they're on an ascension journey, going through an awakening process? I'm sitting here thinking, like, is everybody going to think that something's really off with me, or, are they going to understand? And I'm sitting here like, why am I even asking these questions to myself? Like, why am I even doubting 1221? This is exactly where I'm supposed to be. You guys are exactly where you're supposed to be. And if I don't show you guys things like this that I'm going through, or talk about things that I'm going through, whether it be ascension symptoms or things that I'm trying to heal or whatever, it doesn't matter. Like, if I don't tell you guys these things, how do you know that people really go through them? I mean, I'm sure a lot of you are following other people. That's not my point. My point is, hi Grandma, Opal. My point is, like, just know that you've got divine guidance at all times. And I just feel so everywhere. Anyway, Opal, she's telling you that your kids in heaven and on earth are watched over and cared for by God and the angels. So some of you must be thinking about a deceased child. I'm hearing deceased children. Somebody's had 2 children that died, a boy and a girl. Possibly twins. I feel like they're the same age. And I feel like this is a repeat of a message that I've given maybe a month or so ago. Something to do with their lungs. And you've been trying really, really hard to see them or communicate with them or something. And what I'm hearing is you're trying so hard to see them with your physical eyes that you're blocking from seeing them with your mind's eye. Am I saying that correctly? Okay. Yes, I am. So, and this is for anybody that's trying to see spirits or, ghosts, whatever you want to call them. It doesn't matter. Energies. The less that we try to see them with our physical eye and concentrate on seeing them with our physical eye, the more that we will. Usually it's out of the peripherals. Sometimes it might be right in front of you or behind you. But the majority of the things that I see now are with my mind's eye. So just know that's the easiest way to do it, is to quit trying to, first of all, meditate and ask the angels to guide you to either seeing them or the healing that you need to get so that you can communicate with them, whatever it may be, guys. What other messages do you have for February 19th and 20th, 2019? For all individuals already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process, what messages do you have? Are there any other messages? Okay, I heard yes. I'm going to keep going. Mystique, it says, keep charging ahead and don't take no for an answer. Expect miraculous solutions to appear. Okay, so the reason why I'm laughing is because when I'm reading this, I'm hearing just all these symptoms that everybody's going through, all this confusion that I'm feeling right now, all of this energetic clearing that we're going through of these old templates, DNA templates. It's going to cause us a lot of intense feelings right now. However, it's going to get better so much quicker than what we expect. It's going to last a few more days, guys. It's going to be all right. And there's going to be a huge breakthrough for so many people. Bigger than we can even fathom is what I'm hearing. It's going to be a whole planetary shift. We have them all the time, but this is a major one, guys. This is like major. I can't really explain enough. Like, those of you who feel it know what I'm talking about. It's coming, right? Shanti, I am the angel of peace. I bring new tranquility and a smoother road ahead. Just another confirmation of what I was just saying. It's going to get better. For some of us, it's going to get worse before it gets better. Some of you are still going through dark night of the soul, or you're going back into another dark night of the soul. Look, you're going to keep going through dark nights of the soul until you do all of your shadow work, meaning you heal all of those things that keep coming up repetitiously. So heal them. It's as easy as becoming aware of what's coming up and allowing those feelings to just go with the flow. And that's it. It heals. It's taken care of. Ask the angels to guide you with any healing that you do on yourself or others. Somebody's been getting a lot of faces in as well, like faces during meditation. These are people you're supposed to be praying for, is what I'm hearing. This is not for all of you. Some of you, you're seeing faces of past life you. Many different faces of different alien races and stuff, and this is confusing to you. A lot of them look scary. So you automatically think that they're evil. That is not what's going on. Just keep going with what's happening, okay? Just observe these things and let them go on by. For the person that's supposed to be praying for people, you'll know they're supposed to be praying for them because it's people that you already know. For those who are seeing faces of past life you or other other aspects of yourself, you will know because you won't recognize any of these beings or people, and you'll be a little bit confused about why you're seeing all these faces. So just know you're seeing them because they're past life you. That's just letting you see all these lifetimes that you've lived, and know that once you see like a certain being, you can look up that being and find out information about what kind of things that they had, if they were healers, what kind of gifts that type of being had, all that stuff, like anything about them. However, excuse me, that was another confirmation. However, I'm told to tell you guys that there are many planets, many solar systems, many galaxies that have never been named or haven't even been seen yet, that you guys are going to have past life experience that comes up from, that you're not going to be able to find any information on. So that you guys know that. Angels, what other messages do you have for February 19th and 20th, 2019 for all individuals already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process? What other messages do you have for February 19th and 20th, 2019 for all individuals? Thank you. Isabella says, yes, the timing is right for this new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. So guys, just keep charging ahead. Keep moving forward. Keep going with the flow. Quit trying to understand and trisect and dissect everything that's coming into you during meditation, and just know that it's all part of the process. All these symptoms are part of the process, that it'll eventually end. The major part of the symptoms will eventually end. You'll always feel energy and stuff like that, or you'll always be able to connect with the activations or the waves of energy that are coming in. However, the more that you ascend and the more that you evolve, the less these symptoms affect you, or either the less that you pay attention to them, and the more grateful you are, because you know as soon as you get past that, everything past it is nothing but blessings and miracles. So just know, like, it does get better. It does, and it does transform our lives in major ways. What other messages do you have for February 19th and 20th, 2019 for all individuals who are already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process? I was told to take this one, so I'm going to take it. Aurora, it says you are flying high right now, which may threaten others, but don't descend because others will soon be inspired by your example. Okay, right away, I'm getting about the parents. The thing that I read to you about the parents, it says parents are sick because of symptoms. Some are aligning with the gifts with their kids. Or, wait a minute, shoot. Some parents are sick, and some are aligning with gifts that kids have, and many will be working along with them. Okay, so what I'm hearing is right now, as they're waking up, there's going to be a lot of doubt, there's going to be a lot of confusion, and there's going to be a lot of questions that's going to be asked to you, and there's going to be a lot of arguments because they see things their way, the human way. And you know how when we first woke up, we didn't understand it. We didn't want to talk to anybody about it. But now that, our parents are waking up behind us, and we have, some of the answers to be able to help guide them, just know that there's going to be arguments and stuff coming up. I'm hearing that we, the ones that are coming before our parents, are already awake enough to have discernment of spirit, know what we should and shouldn't tell them, know how to guide them. Okay, and now I'm getting in that those of you who will start being aware that their parents are on this ascension journey, you've probably already known for a while because you knew that you activated them. You had just been waiting to see how it all pans out, and so now that you know it's happening, you will start getting in more information on the types of gifts that they're going to have, the types of things that you need to help heal them from, things like that. Are there any other angel messages? Animal spirit guides? Okay. Animal spirit guides, what messages do you have for February 19th and 20th, 2019 for all individuals already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process? Okay, guys, I was told to shuffle these like I did the other day. Come on, a few times. All of my cards are starting to get swollen, or I don't know how else to say it, but they're like sticking together, and they're hard for me to shuffle now because I use them so much. But I've had to tape quite a few of them because they're ripping. It's just crazy. So anyway, I guess that's probably why I'm supposed to be doing it this way. How many? Okay, thank you. Tell me when to stop, please. I was told to pull over 5, turn over 5. Cat, grouse, mountain goat, kiwi, and octopus. Okay, so right away I feel like something's really out of balance, which makes sense because of all these symptoms that are coming in and all these activations and the portal that's opened up for some of us. So I'm just going to go through these. And the cat says, it's time to strike out on your own and relinquish your overdependency on others. So some of us, it's time for us to move past counting on others to guide us and lead us, and get into asking our angels and our guides, our higher self, for guidance. Start trusting in the synchronicities that you're getting, the number of synchronicities that you're getting from the angels in the universe. Start looking those numbers up if you don't already, and start making the goals to move forward on your own. Okay, so and this reminds me, like, a lot of people that I'm meeting that are on an ascension journey, a lot of them are recovering addicts or have had a past that was that involved drugs or alcohol or some types of addictions. And a lot of those people had to move in with other people or had to restart their life completely over. They've lost everything maybe several times or even just once, and they're getting those things back together. So on the outside, it doesn't look like their life's very well, but on the inside, your spiritual life is going to be blessing your life on the outside in miraculous ways that you guys can't even fathom. I'm blown away on a daily basis. I can't imagine what my life's going to be in another 3 months. Next month, I know it's going to be huge for a lot of us. So it says, grouse, express yourself through rhythm and movement by drumming and dancing. And I'm also hearing sing your heart out. Guys, move your body. If you're not a mobile person and you can't get out of the chair, out of the bed or whatever, move your arms, sing, do something to get your energy moving and going. I heard try practicing the things that I was just telling about, the energy that is going around and bringing that into your body and then pushing it back out and cycling it through. Mountain Goat says there's something out of balance in your life, so do whatever you need to do to correct it. So are you guys working too much and not enough playtime? Are you not meditating and instead you're just watching social media videos all the time? I don't know, guys. Whatever it may be for you, you're going to know. I can't tell you. 2552 is what I was told to tell you. 2552. Okay, Kiwi. Do a walking meditation each day for the next week. I'm hearing all of these things that I'm telling you. Once you work on them, especially the dancing and singing and moving your body, getting the things back in balance, and doing a walking meditation or meditating, period, not just for the next week, period. Keep meditating. If you feel led to meditate, you need to meditate, okay? But anyway, I'm hearing that once you do these things, that those symptoms are just going to go away. A lot of us are not taking the time to listen to our body and our guidance that we're getting about healing ourselves. A whole lot of us. I watch my videos sometimes the night that I make them or the next day or whatever, and every single time I watch them not paying attention to that it's me giving the message. I just listen to the message and I get things every time. I'm like, crap, I'm telling you guys all this stuff, but am I really doing it all? So I've really been having to take a look at that too. These messages are for me as well as you, duh. And I just need to do the things that I got to do for myself as well. Okay, so Octopus, it says practice shape-shifting by altering your physical appearance and mannerisms. I've been told to start dressing differently, which is really odd for me because I'm a jeans and t-shirt, sweatshirt, hoodie type of person. And to start wearing my hair down and doing things differently with my hair. Guys, this makes me uncomfortable. I'm a hairdresser, kind of retired hairdresser, but I'm a hairdresser, and I've never really liked doing my own hair. I'm great with other people's hair, and I'm really good at what I do, but I'm a tomboy. I've never really liked doing my hair. I love my flipping t-shirts and jeans. So if you guys see me changing and stuff, it's because I was guided to. I don't know why, but there's a reason, so I'm going to start listening to these things. Might just switch up to different jeans or different t-shirts and hoodies, but who knows? I'm just kidding, guys. Anyway, is there any more messages that would like to come out today? Okay, the I am affirmation for today is I am accomplished. Just going to leave it there, guys. I hope that you guys got something out of this reading. I feel like it was all over the place. I feel like my head is all over the place. The energy is just intense, very intense. And of course, today is a full moon, a super full moon. And anyway, everybody have a great day. I hope everybody had an awesome weekend and a great Monday. Sorry I wasn't with you guys yesterday. But I will be back with you guys Thursday. I spend time with my dad on Wednesdays, so that's why I did the reading for today and tomorrow. So everybody have a great day. I love you. Like, share, subscribe, and follow. Let me know in the comments if it resonated. Bye.